Okay, Banu, so let's start your snap for HPCL. Okay, what is the
Okay.
subject for today?
Sir, electrical machines.
Okay. First of all, tell me why we study electrical machine. What are the area of application?
Applications. Sir, whole electrical engineering revolving around the electrical machines. Everywhere we are using machines from generating the electricity to using for mechanical works. And a lot we are using electrical machines only.
What are mostly used?
Mostly
Which motor is mostly used in industry purpose?
induction motors. Sir.
Okay. What is the big reason behind it?
It has a variable speeds
Okay.
and also
And how this variable is?
self-starting.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the induction motor is self-starting, so why we need the starter?
To reduce the starting current.
Right. So what are the how the speed is being regulated or being changed in case of induction motor?
Induction motor, we have two different controls: stator side controls and rotor side controls. Largely in industries, we use VFDs, sir, variable frequency drives, and stator voltage technique is there, and rotor resistance is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does we use the rotor resistance control method in the squirrel cage induction motor?
No, sir.
Why?
In slip ring induction motor only it is valid, because we can't add extra resistance in squirrel cage because the conductors are deep bars in a squirrel cage induction motors. Those are not windings.
Okay.
But in
So
slip ring induction motor, we can add extra resistance during starting and decrease the resistance in while running condition to reduce the
how does we
losses.
how does we change the speed of a squirrel cage induction motor?
Variable frequency drive with variable frequency drive and stator voltage control. In variable frequency control, we have two aspects: variable frequency and variable voltage and variable frequency. To maintain the constant flux in the motor, the ratio of the voltage to frequency is maintained constant in variable frequency, variable voltage, variable frequency drive.
Okay, so does the induction motor is a constant flux device?
Induction motor is a constant flux device. Yes, sir.
Okay. If it is a constant flux device, then how the flux is being changed? In order to regulate the speed.
Sir?
How the speed is being regulated without varying the flux.
Sorry, sir. I'm not sure whether induction motor is constant flux or not. Transformer is a constant flux device.
Okay. Okay. So if I differentiate between the induction motor and the transformer, how these two things are different?
Yes, sir. Induction motor is a rotating device. We can use it as variable frequency. We can get the variable frequency on the rotor side. Transformer is a static device.
And anything more?
Singly excited device. Both are singly excited devices.
But in the case of DC generator, in the case of induction generator, does the induction generator is a singly excited device or doubly excited device?
Singly excited.
Where it is used?
Windmills and tidal power stations.
Tidal power station. Okay, how this induction generator is maintaining the speed or maintaining the power constant supplying in the case of windmill?
Sir, it has two aspects again.
Hmm.
Anyway, wind is not a constantly flowing at same speed.
Hmm.
So first, the windmill will be rotated at some speed.
Yes.
In the windmill only, we will make one thing that will gear in some gear systems that will give you the constant speed regularly. That is one aspect, sir. And other thing is doubly fed DFIG, sir, doubly fed induction generator.
Okay, what is this
We are
WFET
using
induction?
back-to-back converter, AC to DC, DC to AC converter we will use.
Hmm. So what is the efficiency of windmill?
I think it is very low, sir, below 50%, I think.
Okay. So does any technique or any advancement has been made to improve the efficiency?
No idea, sir.
Okay, talking about the other renewable energy source, what is the efficiency of a solar energy, solar cell?
Sir,
What is the efficiency of a solar panel?
solar panel above 90%.
Above 90%. Okay, Banu. Talking about induction motor, how the flux is being maintained? Like as you have said, that it is a constant flux device. So it is the reason that we are maintaining the minimum air gap in the case of induction motor.
Sir, minimum air gap.
Yeah, why we maintain the minimum air gap in case of induction motor?
The rotor conductors, they should induce, no, sir. When we excite a stator conductors,
Hmm.
so it will create a rotating magnetic field, which will pass through the air gap only. By cutting
Yeah.
the rotating magnetic field only, the rotor
No.
conductors will cut the.
Why we maintain or why there is a minimum air gap in case of induction motor when comparing with the synchronous motor?
No idea, sir.
Yeah, what are the area of application where the induction motor is being used? Say three phase or single phase?
Applications
Yeah.
in agriculture field,
Three phase induction motor is used or where the single phase induction motor is used?
single phase induction motors will be used in ACs, compressors, refrigerators, grinders, and ceiling fans, etc.
And where
And
where
three-phase induction motors will be used in agriculture field as submersible motors, and in refineries, intermediate pumping stations. That's it, I know, sir.
okay, how the single phasing of the three phase induction motor is being done?
Single phase.
Single phasing. What is the single phasing?
Single phasing. I didn't get any idea. What do you mean by that?
Okay, what will happen if the phase, if in a three phase, if a single phase is being disturbed?
Single phase is going to be disturbed.
Or is being cut off?
In induction motor, you are asking.
Yeah, induction motor.
It will draw only 57.7% of load.
What is the reason behind it?
It acts as a open delta.
Open delta.
Yeah.
Okay, when I compare this phenomenon in case of transformer, does it the same thing?
Yes, sir.
How the three phase is being change to two phase
No,
in
we do.
transformer?
No, sir. We'll get three phase.
Sorry.
Sir, 1 minute.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes,
Banu?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. How the three phase of a transformer is converted into double phase?
By Scott connection, sir.
Okay. What is the Scott connection?
We have two transformers. We need to do that. Main transfer and taser transformer.
Mm.
We will take the, sir, for one phase we will take 57%, 57.7% of winding set. We will take one tap,
Mm.
and other phase in the middle of the other winding we will take another tapping.
Okay.
So, sir, sorry, sir, I cannot remember. I'm not able to remember.
Mm. Suppose if we change the load in the induction motor from lagging to leading, does it have any effect on the performance of the induction motor?
Lagging to leading.
Mm. When I compare this phenomena in transformer, what are the effect? First, tell me in the case of induction motor, thereafter transformer.
An induction motor running under lagging power factor, it will draw both active power and reactive power.
Okay.
When it will change it to leading power factor,
Mm.
it will supply the reactive power and it draws the active power.
What is active power?
Active power is the power which we can use it efficient, which we can use for some real work which we have to done.
Mm. Okay. What is the rating in the case of generator, like in the case of induction generator, and what is the rating in the case of induction motor?
Rating.
Yeah.
We have induction motors ratings, sir. We have in agriculture field we have 5 HP, from 1 HP to the ratings are there. Power rating only, no, sir. You are asking 1
Yeah, power
HP,
rating.
2 HP, 5 HP, 7.5,
Okay.
10 HP, 12.5, 15.
Okay. And in the case of generator?
Generators, induction generators.
Mm.
I didn't see anywhere.
Okay. If I compare the generator capacity from synchronous generator, induction generator, okay, and DC generator, what is the basic difference in the rating or in the unit?
In the unit,
Yeah, unit I'm asking.
DC generator in watts. Synchronous generator and induction generators are rated in kVA.
Why?
Because rating depends on the losses in the machine.
Okay. What is the condition for maximum torque in induction motor?
Maximum torque. What is the condition to get the maximum torque? No idea, sir. It will get
last question.
resistance.
What are the method of controlling the speed in the case of one rotor motor?
Rotor resistance method.
Okay.
EMF injection method. V by F method also we can use variable frequency.
In the case of one rotor?
Yeah.
Okay, so does the one rotor is the same as the slip-ring induction motor?
No, sir.
So how you can change the rotor resistance?
In one rotor, we have slip through the slip rings. We have resistance rheostats connected. No, sir.
Okay.
We can change the rheostat, thereby resistance will change.
Okay, so does it have any effect on the torque slip characteristics?
Yeah, during starting conditions, that starting torque will be improved. That means a very high starting torque we can get if we have resistance.
Okay, what are the disadvantage of star delta starting of induction motor?
The machine should be in the rotor windings should be in delta connection. And also it is very costly.
So
I think these are the two disadvantages.
Okay, Banu, listen, your snap is over. I'm giving you some feedback regarding the answer that you have given.
Okay, sir.
First of all, see, when our motor runs,
Okay, sir.
okay, whenever motor runs by an electrical supply,
Okay.
so okay, so it generates the power in the term of mechanical. Like whenever it is being generated, then it generates the power in the term of electrical. So whenever electrical power is concerned, the induction generator, the rating would be in the like kVA. Okay. So because these things synchronize in the grid, and we don't know the type of the load. So when you don't know the type of the load, so the ratings would be in the kVA. When the load is specified, the case of DC generator, then the rating would be in the watt or horsepower. Okay. And the air gap is maintained constant, maintained minimum to maximize the reactance voltage, because the leakage flux is most dominant in the case of induction motor.
Sir, to maximize the
reactance voltage. Or yeah, because when you calculate all the reactance in the machine is equal to the leakage reactance. Okay. Plus plus inductive reactance, or or you can say that
Sir,
synchronizing reaction.
we can tell like this, sir. To reduce the leakage reactance, the air gap should be minimum.
Yeah, this way you can also told it. But
Yeah.
you have to be, but you have to be justify that the because of all the reactants is the sum of the armature reaction. Sorry, synchronous reactance is the sum of armature reaction plus leakage reactance.
Yes, sir.
So in the case of induction motor, leakage reactance is most dominating. So
Hmm.
we have to reduce the leakage reactance. So we maintain the least air gap. Okay, so that to maximize the armature reactance. Okay,
Okay.
and you can also so that to minimize the leakage reactance.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And turn about the type of the starting and how the drives help in achieving the task. Uh, in the case of induction motor. Okay,
In,
Banu?
in the case of induction motor,
Yeah, how the drive is being how the drive is achieving its task. Okay,
okay.
by operating in the different mode. Okay,
Okay. Okay. I will check. I will look into it.
go through the
Sir,
area of application of all the single phase induction motor. Yeah,
okay. Tell me, sir.
yeah, these will be the area that you will cover. When is your interview?
1st February, sir.
First February, okay, you have the time. Just prepare it. Just give it the glance at these concept.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you tell me the answers that I have not answered?
I have given, na?
Some more missing, sir.
Okay, what are the questions?
Constant flux.
Constant flux, what?
In induction motor, the flux is constant or not?
Yeah, so in the transformer is a constant flux device, but induction motor is not a constant flux device.
Okay, sir.
Because in order to change the speed, we have to vary the current. So that the current, if the current change, then the flux should be vary. Okay, in order to maintain the constant, in order to maintain the flux constant.
Okay.
So overall, it is a constant flux, but the flux should be vary in order to achieve the variable speed. So you can say that induction motor is not a constant flux device.
Okay, sir. Sir, some more are missing. Can you remember anything that I have not answered? Is that correct, no, sir? Star delta starter.
Yeah, yeah. Just you have to reduce the current by 1/3, 1/√3.
Only 1/3 we can reduce.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.